Hello. Oops. All right. I'm sorry. It's about the echo voice. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to another stream. And yes, and with this stream, we're talking about the U.S. elections of results happening yesterday. So yeah, it's about in different locations in areas. So yeah. So in this stream, also hellos in the chat. Hi, welcome. So in this stream, we're gonna talk about the U.S. elections of this year results, which is yesterday is started and now this day is now ended. Yes, it's H00 a.m. in the local hour. So let's get started. So in the off-year elections of the United States. So in California ballot measure. So the most about it is is authorized stipulated changes to Congress on district maps in response to. Damn, shit, he's back. Anyways, us. Okay, I was gonna continue. Out of his temporary changes to congressional district maps in response to Texas partition registering legislative constitutional amendment in reporting is 67% with the most voted yes with 4,606,203, which is 64.35, and the no goes 2,000,000 with 565,000 with 33.65%. Which is knows that Jazz has got the most bullet in California Proposition 50. So next, Colorado. In Colorado, legislative is about on ballot, so it's not ended. In Florida, Miami have a mayor in first round. In the first round, so it looks like the first round, call Aiden Higgins from the non-partisan party or the Independents or non-partisan, who is literally part of the Democrats, has been literally won the first time. And the second place really go to Emilio Tomas Gonzalez, which is literally part for the Republican Party of the second round, of the run of the second round. So Ken Russell, Joe Carollo, Alex Diaz de la Portilla, and Xavier Luis Suarez has been eliminated the first round. Now let's go to Georgia. So there's elections in the mayor in Atlanta. So there is. Andrea Dickens has been literally won the second time in the Atlanta elections. So in 4 years later, of the U.S. elections of 2021, Andrea Dickens won the first time as the non-partisan party, which is literally part of the Democrats. And the second place goes to Eddie Meredith, and the third place goes to Kamala Jackson. So next is in Maryland, Annapolis in the mayor elections in Maryland. So okay, you have a result of Annapolis in Maryland. So who won is the Democrat Party called Jared Littman. And the second place who lost is Bob Osha from the Republican Party in Maryland. Okay. In Massachusetts, Boston having results in mayor elections of Boston and City Council. And of course, he's not ended. Also, hi. Yes, it's about reporting 44.73%. Michelle Wu, he's gonna win again due to some 4 years later, 4 years before, 4 years. Michelle Wu won the first time in Boston. in Boston of Massachusetts. So she won the second time, but it's not ended. So let's gonna be next. In Michigan, Detroit, Dearborn Heights, and Lansing. So first we're going to be in Detroit. Of course, Mary Sheffield won the first time, has become the first mayor woman in Detroit. And of course, the political parties for non-partition, which is literally means from she's part of the Democrat Party. Next is Dearborn. In Dearborn is not started. In Dearborn Heights, nothing started, and Lansing, nothing started. Okay, now Minnesota. Okay, now Minnesota. In Minneapolis and St. Paul have a major elections. In St. Paul is nothing started. But in Minneapolis has been officially ended, so Jacob Frey has been won the second time of the party, the Minnesota Democratic Farmer Labor Party, aka the Democrat Minnesota Democrat Party. Yeah, in the city of Minneapolis. I'm not lying. I say the truth because I've seen Wikipedia. Uh, happy early birthday, I guess. Oh, happy early birthday. So in the Senate state have 12 special elections. So in 12 special elections has been won the Republican Party. Yep. And Dan Kirby just won the second time in the state of Mississippi of the Republican Party. The next is New Hampshire, which is having a special election in New Hampshire. And yes, is nothing there. Also, it's not started, I guess. In New Jersey, we have an election of the governor. Governor of New Jersey has been officially ended, and looks like the Democrat Party won again in the elections of governor of New Jersey, called Mikey Shedil, who's become the first woman of the governor of New Jersey from the Democrats. Of course, becoming the first woman. And the Republicans lost elections because Phil Murphy has been started in the 2017 and ended in 2000 and ended this year. In Atlantic City, Hoboken, and Jersey City. So in Atlantic City, a party for the Democrats called Marty Small SR, which is nearly won the election second time, but the Republicans doesn't have the most voted, so that he was the most favorite voter for the Democrat in Atlantic City. In Hoboken doesn't start it. In Jersey City has been started, and of course the one the first round is James Solomon and Jim McGreevey. And Jim McGreevey, who was the part for the Democrats. So, alright. In New Mexico, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. In Albuquerque has been never started. Oh, yes, it started, but the candidate Tim Keller and Dagen White has been literally won election, has been literally won the second round. I mean, the first round. I mean, it's literally won the first round and gone to the second round. Alright, so the second round never started, and Santa Fe doesn't started yet. New York, the most important in New York City of the mayor. The major governor of New York City has been living the most importance in history. Also, yeah, but first we go to the New York City Public Advocate elections. So the Democratic Party has been literally won versus the Conservative Party of New York State. Of the Democrat Party from the Allen's working families from the Socialist Party of America, which is literally called Jumaane Williams, which is literally won the second time. and 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 come controller election, the Democrat Party, Mark Levine has been leading one on versus Peter Kifalas from the Republican Party. And also the council elections, the Democrats really won with a lot of councils in New York City. Mm. And most important, the governor. So remember about the guy from Instagram and watch. So yeah, this is the governor mayor of the New York City elections of the mayor. So the candidate of the Democrats of Working Families, Sohran Mamdani has been literally won with 1 million votes in the percentage 50.4%, and he won versus Andrew Cuomo, which is the old president of the state of New York, not New York City. It's New York from 2011 to 2021. And the third place goes to Curtis Sliwa, which is the Republican Party candidate who really not successful. So Zohran Mamdani, which is really won and becoming the most favorite for New York City. In Albany, is not started yet. In Buffalo, doesn't start it, and in Syracuse doesn't start it. Now let's go to North Carolina. In Charlotte, first Charlotte. Let me second. Oh, and Durham elections of the mayor, Leonardo Williams, has been literally won with 26,087 votes. All right. In Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Toledo. In Cincinnati won Aftab Pureval won the second time versus Corey Bobbleman. So the next is Cleveland, doesn't start it, and Toledo doesn't start it too. In Pennsylvania, Allentown, and Pittsburgh. Allentown doesn't start it, but in Pittsburgh has been literally in 32 votes counted. So the Democrats has been literally the most voted, and of course he really won the Pittsburgh major elections of Pittsburgh. In Columbia, South Carolina, the mayor doesn't start it yet. Now let's go to Virginia. The governor of Virginia looks like is the most interesting thing. Virginia of the government elections of the Democrats, they won versus the Republicans with a candidate of Democrat called Abigail Spanberger, yeah, which is his name, which is becoming the first woman in Virginia. Wait, it's actually yes, becoming the first woman, the governor of Virginia, called Abigail Spanberger. Yes, this is the name. I'm not gonna lie, but this is actually the name. So, Lily, because the 2 years later, 4 years later, I mean, 4 years later, the Republicans won the state of Virginia, but now the Democrats won the state of Virginia, reporting with 99% of the elections. So that means Virginia has been becoming a Democrat state. In Seattle, in the major, it looks like he's started with 23.36%. Bruce Harrell, which is becoming the most voted, but later have Katie Wilson. But we are sure Bruce Harrell was going to win the second time, or Katie Wilson was going to win the first time to be the first woman mayor in Seattle. And that's it. That's it of the elections of the U.S. of this year of the results. So there's other cities of the major elections never started. So yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you for watching, and of course, see you next time. Bye.